In a world filled with uncertainty, we often find ourselves struggling against the unexpected. But what if the key to inner peace and resilience wasn't found in resisting fate, but rather in embracing it? Picture this. You're stuck in a massive traffic jam, running late for a crucial meeting. Your first reaction might be frustration, even anger. But instead of battling this moment, what if you fully accepted it? What if you could find value, or even love, in this seemingly unfortunate situation? This isn't just a mental exercise, it's a powerful philosophy that has guided some of history's greatest minds through their toughest times. Today, we'll delve into a profound Stoic concept that could completely transform the way you approach life's challenges. Welcome to the world of Amor Fati, the love of fate. Understanding Amor Fati. Amor Fati, a Latin phrase meaning love of fate, is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Though its roots are ancient, the idea has never been more relevant than it is today. At its heart, Amor Fati goes beyond mere acceptance of life's events. It's about embracing them fully and wholeheartedly. You might be wondering, love my fate? Even when things go wrong? Even when life throws me curveballs? Yes, especially then. Amor Fati doesn't ask us to simply endure the events of our lives. It challenges us to welcome them, seek out the hidden opportunities within them, and love them for what they contribute to our journey. Imagine life as a vast tapestry. Each event, whether good or bad, is a thread in this grand design. Amor Fati encourages us to appreciate the full tapestry, not just the threads that are easy to admire. It's about recognizing that every experience, every challenge, and every triumph contributes to the complex beauty of our lives. Active empowerment, not passive resignation. Let's be clear. Amor Fati is not about passively resigning to fate. It's not throwing up your hands and saying, "This is my fate, I guess I'll accept it." Instead, it's an active, empowering way to approach life. It's about taking what life gives you and turning it into fuel for your own growth. Friedrich Nietzsche, the German philosopher who helped popularize the term, summed it up perfectly. Not merely bear what is necessary, but love it. That's the essence of Amor Fati, to not just accept, but to actively love what is necessary, inevitable, or unchangeable. Beyond optimism. Loving the journey. You may be wondering how Amor Fati differs from simple optimism. While optimism involves hoping for the best outcome, Amor Fati takes it a step further. It's about finding value and purpose in whatever outcome occurs, whether or not it aligns with our desires. Think of yourself as an archer. You've practiced for months, sharpening your skills for an important competition. When the day comes, you take your shot and you miss. Optimism might say, "It's okay, you'll do better next time." Amor Fati says, embrace this miss as part of your journey. Learn from it, grow from it, and let it fuel your progress. Applying Amor Fati in modern life. Now let's bring this ancient wisdom into a modern context. Picture this scenario. After years of hard work, you've finally landed your dream job. You're thriving, making an impact, and feeling fulfilled. Then, without warning, your company announces layoffs and your position is eliminated. Suddenly, you find yourself facing unemployment in a highly competitive market. For most people, this would feel like a disaster. It's natural to feel shocked, angry, even betrayed. But while these emotions are understandable, they can also trap us in a cycle of negativity, preventing us from moving forward. Here's where Amor Fati can change everything. Instead of resisting this unexpected twist, what if you chose to embrace it? What if, rather than seeing this as a setback, you viewed it as an opportunity, a chance to explore new paths and grow? Here are 5 steps to guide you through this process. 1. Acceptance. Start by fully acknowledging what has happened. Acceptance doesn't mean you have to like the situation, but it does mean recognizing its reality without wasting energy resisting it. Your job is gone, that's a fact. Now, what's next? 2. Finding value. Look for the potential value hidden in this event. Maybe this job loss is an opportunity to explore a new field, start a business you've dreamed about, or strengthen your skill set to become even more resilient. 3. Learning and growth. Every experience, especially the tough ones, comes with lessons. What can you learn from this? You may uncover new strengths, develop a stronger professional network, or gain valuable industry insights that will benefit your future career. 4. Reframing the narrative. Shift your perspective from being a victim of circumstance to someone on the brink of a new chapter. You're not just someone who lost a job, you're someone who is embarking on a new phase of growth and discovery. 5. Taking action. Amor Fati is far from passive. Once you've accepted the situation and found its potential, it's time to act. Update your skills, start networking, and explore new opportunities that align with your values and aspirations. Real-life example, Steve Jobs. Consider Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, who was famously fired from the company he helped create. At the time, it seemed like a devastating blow, but Jobs later reflected on that moment as a blessing in disguise. He once said, "Getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life." Jobs didn't just accept his fate, he embraced it. He used that setback as a springboard to greater success, founding Pixar, returning to Apple, and ultimately revolutionizing multiple industries. This is Amor Fati in action. You might be thinking, that's Steve Jobs, he's an exception. But the truth is, you don't need to be a tech visionary to apply Amor Fati to your life. The power of this philosophy lies in its universality. Whether you're dealing with a job loss, a relationship breakup, a health challenge, or any other life upheaval, Amor Fati offers a framework for not just coping, but thriving. Embracing Amor Fati in the face of career setbacks doesn't mean you won't feel pain or disappointment. It's not about suppressing emotions or pretending everything is fine when it's not. Instead, it's about acknowledging those feelings and choosing to find opportunity in adversity. You ask yourself, how can I use this experience to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient? When you approach career challenges with a mindset of Amor Fati, you open yourself to possibilities that you might otherwise miss. A job loss could lead you to discover a new passion, connect you with people who play a crucial role in your future success, or push you to take a risk you've been contemplating for years. In the grand tapestry of your life, this setback is just one thread. By embracing and loving it as an essential part of your journey, you weave it into a larger picture of growth, resilience, and ultimate success. This is the transformative power of Amor Fati. It turns obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into stepping stones. As we navigate the turbulent waters of modern professional life, Amor Fati serves as a guiding beacon, leading us toward resilience, growth, and even love for our challenges. It reminds us that our power lies not in controlling external events, but in choosing how we respond to them. In doing so, we don't just weather the storms of our careers, we learn to dance in the rain. The benefits of embracing Amor Fati. Now that we've explored how Amor Fati can apply to real-life situations, let's dive into the profound benefits this mindset can bring to your life. Embracing Amor Fati isn't just a philosophical exercise, it's a practical approach that can significantly improve your mental well-being, resilience, and overall life satisfaction. 1. Reduce stress and anxiety. One of the most immediate benefits of adopting Amor Fati is a dramatic reduction in stress and anxiety. So much of our daily stress comes from resisting what is already happening. We agonize over traffic jams, the weather, or economic conditions beyond our control. Amor Fati teaches us to release this resistance. By accepting and embracing our circumstances, we free ourselves from the burden of constant worry. The power of this philosophy lies in its universality. Whether you're dealing with a job loss, a relationship breakup, a health challenge, or any other life upheaval, Amor Fati offers a framework for not just coping, but thriving. Embracing Amor Fati in the face of career setbacks doesn't mean you won't feel pain or disappointment. It's not about suppressing emotions or pretending everything is fine when it's not. Instead, it's about acknowledging those feelings and choosing to find opportunity in adversity. You ask yourself, how can I use this experience to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient? When you approach career challenges with a mindset of Amor Fati, you open yourself to possibilities that you might otherwise miss. A job loss could lead you to discover a new passion, connect you with people who play a crucial role in your future success, or push you to take a risk you've been contemplating for years. In the grand tapestry of your life, this setback is just one thread. By embracing and loving it as an essential part of your journey, you weave it into a larger picture of growth, resilience, and ultimate success. This is the transformative power of Amor Fati. It turns obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into stepping stones. As we navigate the turbulent waters of modern professional life, Amor Fati serves as a guiding beacon, leading us toward resilience, growth, and even love for our challenges. It reminds us that our power lies not in controlling external events, but in choosing how we respond to them. In doing so, we don't just weather the storms of our careers, we learn to dance in the rain. The benefits of embracing Amor Fati. Now that we've explored how Amor Fati can apply to real-life situations, let's dive into the profound benefits this mindset can bring to your life. Embracing Amor Fati isn't just a philosophical exercise, it's a practical approach that can significantly improve your mental well-being, resilience, and overall life satisfaction. 1. Reduce stress and anxiety. One of the most immediate benefits of adopting Amor Fati is a dramatic reduction in stress and anxiety. So much of our daily stress comes from resisting what is already happening. We agonize over traffic jams, the weather, or economic conditions beyond our control. Amor Fati teaches us to release this resistance. By accepting and embracing our circumstances, we free ourselves from the burden of constant worry. This doesn't mean we become passive. Instead, we conserve our emotional energy for things we can influence. Imagine facing a stressful situation like a tight deadline. Instead of spiraling into anxiety, Amor Fati allows you to think, "This challenge is part of my path. How can I use it to grow?" This perspective shift reduces physical tension and sharpens your mental focus, allowing you to approach tasks with a clearer, calmer mind. 2. Increased resilience. Life is unpredictable, and challenges will inevitably arise. The real question is not if we'll face adversity, but how we'll respond when it happens. This is where Amor Fati shines. By teaching us to find value in every situation, it builds our resilience. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to practice this mindset, making us stronger and more adaptable. Consider Thomas Edison, whose lab was destroyed by fire in 1914, wiping out years of work. Instead of despairing, Edison famously said, "Thank goodness all our mistakes were burned up. Now we can start fresh again." This is Amor Fati in action. You don't just accept a setback, you embrace it as an opportunity for a new beginning. 3. Enhanced problem-solving skills. When we resist reality, we often fixate on how things should be, which narrows our focus and limits creative thinking. Amor Fati opens our minds to new possibilities. By accepting situations as they are, we can ask more productive questions like, "How can I use this to my advantage?" For example, Slack, the workplace communication tool, started as a side project for a failing game company. When the game project was abandoned, the team recognized the value in their communication tool and pivoted, transforming it into a billion-dollar company. 4. Greater emotional intelligence. Practicing Amor Fati can significantly boost your emotional intelligence. It teaches you to observe your emotions without being controlled by them. This doesn't mean suppressing negative emotions, but rather acknowledging them and choosing how to respond. For instance, if a colleague criticizes your work, Amor Fati helps you respond with curiosity instead of defensiveness. This feedback, though uncomfortable, is part of my growth. What can I learn from it? This approach fosters better communication, personal growth, and improved relationships. 5. Increased present moment awareness. One of the most profound benefits of Amor Fati is that it anchors you in the present. When we resist reality, we often dwell in an imaginary future or regret the past. Amor Fati brings us back to the now, teaching us to fully engage with whatever is happening. This increased awareness can make life richer and more vivid. Research shows that being present leads to greater happiness and life satisfaction. By embracing your fate, you learn to appreciate the fullness of each moment, even the difficult ones. 6. A sense of empowerment. One of the most transformative benefits of Amor Fati is the sense of empowerment it provides. When we feel like victims of circumstance, we give away our power. Amor Fati flips that script. While we may not control what happens to us, we always control how we respond. This realization is incredibly empowering. Consider Viktor Frankl, the psychiatrist who survived the Nazi concentration camps. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl wrote, "Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. This is the essence of Amor Fati. No matter what fate hands you, you have the power to choose your response. Practical steps to cultivate Amor Fati. Now that we've explored the transformative benefits of Amor Fati, you might be wondering, how do I put this into practice? Embracing fate, especially when it seems harsh or unfair, can be difficult. But like any skill, Amor Fati can be cultivated with consistent practice. Here are some steps to help you live this powerful Stoic principle. 1. Practice mindful acceptance. The first step is to practice mindful acceptance of your current reality. This doesn't mean you have to like everything that happens, but it does mean acknowledging it without resistance. Start small. The next time you encounter a minor annoyance, like a red light when you're in a hurry or a rainy day that ruins your plans, pause and take a deep breath. Say to yourself, "This is happening. I accept it." Notice any tension or resistance and consciously let it go. As you grow more comfortable with this, apply it to larger challenges. Remember, acceptance doesn't mean inaction. From a place of acceptance, you can choose your response. 2. Reframe negative situations. Once you've accepted a situation, the next step is to reframe it. This is where the love and the love of fate comes in. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How might this challenge help me grow? Is there an opportunity here that I might be overlooking? For instance, if you're stuck in traffic, instead of getting frustrated, think of it as a chance to practice patience or as an opportunity to listen to a podcast you've been meaning to explore. Make this a habit. Every time you face a setback or disappointment, challenge yourself to find at least one positive aspect or potential benefit. Over time, this mindset will become more natural, and you'll start seeing opportunities where you once saw only obstacles.